COVID cases, they are increasing right now across the country. Many of the cases reported in children are mild, but doctors are still warning that there are still some hospitalizations.
And joining us now to address some of the questions and concerns is Dr. Ilan Shapiro. He is the medical director of health education for Ultimed. Doctor, thanks for being with us this morning. We want to get right into it. So during the last 2 weeks of November, LA County health officials found that unvaccinated teens were actually 9 times more likely to get a COVID infection than their vaccinated peers. How serious is this?
Well, if we add that 1 in every 4 case in the U.S. is actually kids, and we add that prolonged COVID, it's something that it's coming more often in our children. It's something to take care of and put attention upon this. Between the Delta variant, kids going back to school, and a lot of other things, it's very important that us as parents, we need to put as many barriers as we can. One of them is, of course, the mask, washing our hands, and most importantly also the vaccines that we have already at hand. And right now that we're getting into winter, this is a great moment to actually, if we have questions, if we have doubts, it's okay to have all the things, but we need to, at this moment, to look for an answer.
And doctor, what are you seeing in terms of the circumstances with kids who are asymptomatic and then those who actually get hospitalized because of COVID?
We're seeing a lot of kids that, the more volume of infections that we have, and especially with the Delta variant, we will see more kids. This is not a common cold. This is not just a regular flu. This is actually COVID-19. We're seeing more kids actually ending up in hospitals, in intensive care units, and all over the states, and here also in California, and also all the weird syndromes regarding multi-inflammatory syndromes that we're seeing with kids. Then, on reality, we need to stop and and I can share with you that me as a father, I needed to stop, check the data, make sure that I was doing absolutely everything to protect my kid. And, the best thing that I had in front of me was the choice to get my kids vaccinated. And especially right now that we are getting to the last part of the year, we want our kids to enjoy Christmas, to have a beautiful New Year's, and of course, have a way better January and February than we had last year.
When it comes to that data, though, there's another recent poll finds that parents are still most reluctant to give their kids the vaccine because of potential side effects. There are cases of myocarditis in young boys, leading to now them starting to study it. You have tens of thousands of women reporting menstruation problems with their periods, leading to more studies now being started. And parents with reproductive concerns with their daughters that might be saying, let's wait till these studies come out before we do this. So what do you tell them?
Well, I have a 5 to 11-year-old kids, actually 2. And taking into account all the information that we have vaccinated half of the world. Here in the U.S., more than 200 million doses. If we go specifically more to the kids, we right now know that we have given more than 5 million doses to 5 to 11 kids with zero, and I'm going to repeat, 0 myocarditis cases. Then, that actually is the data that we have, and we need to move forward. And of course, the fertility part, we have seen, already a lot of, almost a year of data, and a lot of people already had the vaccine and got pregnant, and we have not seen any rates change with this. It's perfectly okay to have questions. There's a lot of things that we would just not know because there's no studies. But at this moment, with the problems that we have in front of us, that's COVID-19, we need to make a decision as parents. And the most important thing is make sure that you talk with your doctor. Come to the office, call. There's tons of conversations at the CDC website and other amazing websites out there. That the important thing is to create a conversation. And it's okay to be afraid, but it's very important to make sure that you're taking action.
Okay, and discuss things with your doctor for sure. Okay, we're out of time. Thank you, Dr. Shapiro, for your time this morning with us. Appreciate it.
As always.